Hi beauties, welcome to today's video. If you are new here, hi, my name is Benny and I am a licensed esthetician, lash artist, and lover of all things beauty. If you're not new here, then just welcome back. It's good to see you again. So if you've seen the title, then you know today's video is just going to be a lash cart video. So if you are interested, I would love for you to continue watching. If you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe button below. I'd appreciate it if you join the Benny's Boutique family. And now we'll just get into the video. So first things first, I want to go over a little bit about me. So I have been a lash artist for a couple years now. I have worked in a couple different salons, and I have also been a solo lash artist. So as far as what I have on my cart is what works for me, what I've learned from other places, and what I decided was worth keeping, if that makes sense. I really like to have an organizer. This organizer that I have here is just from Ross. I believe it was about 20 bucks maybe. Actually, I don't even think it was that much, maybe 15. But it is a pretty large organizer, so I do have that. Inside of this organizer, I keep my micro swabs, I keep my mascara wands, I keep my iPads, I keep my tape, bonder, lash bath, remover, all of the things that I'm going to need throughout the service. On the top of my cart here, I also have some loyalty cards and some aftercare cards. Those will go to the client as soon as their appointment's done. And I like to have it right there because sometimes I do tend to forget. And if I don't have it right in front of me, I won't give that client the cards. I have distilled water. I have saline solution, some hand sanitizer, and lotion, and that's just for my comfort, so that way when I'm using a whole lot of hand sanitizer, I do have something to moisturize my hands afterwards. And then I also have a little container that has my glue in there. I also have a hygrometer on here. This helps me know my temperature, my humidity, and then that can help you troubleshoot a lot of your issues when it comes to your glue, your retention, things like that. And then of course I have a fan and a mister on there. I want to go over the two mirrors that I do have on my lash cart and why I have two different ones. This one right here is a one that I got on Amazon. And actually the fan and the mister came in a set together. So this mirror will go in the front of the lashes so you can kind of see what the front is looking like, because when you're lashing, of course, you're looking at the back. So this is just going to give you a good idea of what the front will actually look like instead of waiting until the very end of the service and figuring out what it looks like then. So this one is a really good one. You can also just get dental mirrors, but I really enjoy the fact that this one is like foldable and you can change it any way you need to. I don't know why you would need it to go like this, but you know what? You never know. So I really enjoy this one. And then I also have a handheld mirror. This one specifically is from XO Luxury. I will link them below if you're interested in getting it. I believe this was $10. I have two of them. One of them I accidentally cleaned the logo off of, so I didn't want to bring that one out in the video. But I have this one for a couple different reasons. I actually like bigger mirrors sometimes to look at both eyes at the same time to make sure that they're even and it's not just one eye with the smaller one. And of course you want to have a handheld mirror to give your client at the end of the service so that she or he can see their lashes and they know exactly what you gave them without you just shooing them out the door. I have seen salons use pretty big like framed mirrors. I don't necessarily think there's anything wrong with that. It's just not my favorite because it's kind of like bulky if you're handing someone a mirror that's like this big and you're like, I don't know, it's just not my favorite. I prefer to have handheld ones. So that's everything on the top of my cart. Now the middle of my cart is where I keep all of my lash tiles. I have these all labeled to keep me organized, and so I know exactly what I'm grabbing without having to go through every single one. Since they are in containers, it's a lot easier for me to just look at the corner and say, that is a 0.15 C curl, that's what I need, and I grab it and I go. I also have a few that are labeled pre-made, and that is because I am a little bit slower of an artist, and that's just being 100% honest. I am a little bit slower of an artist, so I do try to pre-make some of my fans before appointments, especially if I know that client and exactly what they want and what they're coming in for. Now, the very bottom of my lash cart is kind of a mess. It's more so to store like where I keep my actual lash boxes before they go on the tiles. It's the tape that I use to put on the pre-made tiles. It's also the chargers for my mister and my fan. I also have rubbing alcohol on there, and that's used to kind of like clean my tweezers or anything that needs to be cleaned before I put them in the barbicide. And I also have extra actual lash tiles. So those lash tiles stay in its own container to make sure that they don't get dirty, they don't get dust on them or anything like that. But whenever I need a new tile, I can just open it, grab it, and then put it in its new container. A lot of my supplies do come from Amazon. So I get my micro swabs, my mascara ones, my iPads, even my lashes from Amazon. Now my glues, I'm kind of in between glues. I'm trying new ones, but I do get those from reputable sources. That's not to say that people who sell on Amazon are not reputable. I want to make sure that it's a glue that is safe to put on somebody's eyes. Most of the other things are just, you get those where you get those. So my my sanitizer is from Bath and Body Works. I like to get theirs because they smell good. The containers that my lash tiles are in, that's actually it was a craft kit from Ross as well. And my cart itself is actually from Amazon as well. All right, everybody. So that is it. That is the end of today's video. I hope you found it helpful. If you have any questions at all, then please leave them in the comments below. I will be happy to answer anything that you are curious about. And of course, as always, I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!